Welcome, you crazy people. Welcome back to the Engl Special Edition Founders Edition. I did not tell you why it's called the Founders Edition, and I'm going to add this now. Back in the day, I'm saying early 90s, probably, they had the Special Edition. Already had loads of switchies. It was one of those amps that we just coveted. One of these amps that just everyone wanted to have, but nobody could afford. I was a kid. I didn't have a car. Barely had a bike. It was far away from something I could ever own. Edmund Engl has one of those in his basement. And he isn't that involved with the company on the day-to-day anymore. And through the years, just always tinkered with it and added something, subtracted something, added something else, and tried to refine it. So what happened is, after years and years, this amazing amp that was killer got better and better, and it ripened like a good, fine kiwi. And then the guys from England said, hey, Edmund, why don't we go and take this amp that you, the master of the tone, has honed into the ultimate Engl, and we make it. So that's what happened. This is 30 years of experience, 30 years of Engl evolving in a basement in an amp. Now, what we're looking at today is the tube driver, which is meant as a pedal platform. So pretty much we're disengaging the preamps altogether and just sending it through the tube stage without a lot of fuzz. No, not fuzz like Z's, fuzz. Just straight through a tube and in the power amp, giving you a great pedal platform without coloration. And then there is coloration in the back with the EQ. I haven't really gotten warm with it, get it tube. Whenever I engage the EQ, I'm like, I don't like it. But we're going to play around with it. So on the front, you can have it either just tube drive or tube drive with EQ or the clean channel. So these are all flavors for your pedals if you so choose. I have on my foot switch, which is a Soldano MIDI foot switch, tube drive with EQ, and clean. I only have 2 drives on the floor. I could do more, but where does it end? So we're gonna go with the classics, a tube screamer and a clon, which is a tube screamer and an archer. And on top, we got a Galaxy from UA, an Eventide Black Hole, and a tremolo, or no, actually a modulation that is set up to tremolo from UA, which is in the effects loops. So we're gonna do the very simplest thing without any pedals engaged, just show you the difference between tube drive with EQ, which is all centered right now, and then the clean channel. So here we go. Tube drive. What you're hearing is an Engl 412, Engl 212, vintage 30 loaded, mic'd with an SM57 and a Sennheiser MK4. So we're gonna go back, tube drive. With the EQ. So I don't like that. That's too woolly, too low, and no brightness. So let's fiddle with it. It's the sensitivity that we want up. Sounds the tube drive without the EQ sounds honky and mid-rangey, but in a in a pure way. It's just a very pure sound. When I go to the clean channel now, it is also clean, but it's definitely a clean channel. It's tough to describe. There's definitely more frequency content on the tube driver. The clean channel is already shaped, I think. And then the tube driver with EQ. Let's take the Tube Screamer into those three the way that they're set up now. With the EQ. Back to the just clean tube driver. And the clean channel. Great sound no matter what you do. And that gives you three pretty distinct, on two of them, tunable flavors. So the first one isn't tunable, but the others are highly tunable with EQ and sensitivity, and this has an EQ and all that. That's pretty impressive. So let's switch between the three again. I'm saying if you want bluesy leads with your pedals, pick just the tube driver. It pushes the mid so forward. And then you want more control over the EQ, go to the others. We're going to do the same thing with the Archer, which is full on gained up. I didn't know a clone could do that. So what the? And the clean. Holy crap, those are good sounds. So let's do a power chord with the Archer on all three. Let's go to some bigger buckers, like the, hum and the P90. Tube driver. With EQ. Clean. Gone are the days where you have to set up your clean channel to work with your pedals, but not really give you a pristine, great clean. Here, you've got an ideal platform for your pedals, and the clean is going to do what the clean's supposed to do, which is, let's say, add the reverb and just be a clean. Okay, the tube driver does not work with the built-in reverb. So for that, you would have to bring your own pedal. Right now, it's just the tube driver with no pedals. So it's actually a pretty hot signal if you're pushing it with a P90. This is just the tube driver channel. Which is why it reacted like that to the Archer. You can kick the shit out of that. So Archer on gain 3. Let's kick the tube screamer in front of that. How good is the tube driver channel on the Engl Special Edition Founders Edition E670 with EL34th? It's very good. It's your perfect, it's not your perfect clean. That's what the clean channel is. It is definitely your perfect edge of breakup channel. I mean, that Archer is not a high gain pedal, and holy fuck balls, does that sound good. We're going to stop that here for the tube driver channel. If you have pedals, the conundrum is, if you have pedals, likely you don't need all this shit. But if you have pedals, you really want these two knobs. So if you have pedals, you're probably looking for a much simpler amp, but maybe you shouldn't be. Maybe you should be playing this amp and then turn your pedals off and use what the amp gives you, which we're going to cover in future videos. Next one's going to be on the clean, which we're going to play with other guitars, and push it and all that stuff, on the clean and the crunch channel. Coming up next. Animals at the end.
Don't go giving your love. Don't go giving your love away. It's what they say. Don't go giving your love. Don't go giving your love away so easily. So you had your doubt, and now you worry about what the people think, what they talk about. Life's a gamble. If you wanna win, you've got to play the